Real quick, I want to talk about what I did in this world. So, I had an issue with the world that this base was in. This is my old Nano Create base or whatever. I showcased it before and all of that. So the issue with the world was that I removed a few mods to make the pack a little bit lighter. I knew it would cause an issue, but I made multiple copies of the instance or whatever. So I actually did get it to work with less mods, but what ended up happening is that it corrupted another dimension and the end dimension, so I can no longer return to those dimensions. I tried to reset it as much as possible and regenerate the dimensions. The typical way is to just delete the dim folders, dim one and dim minus one, which is the end dimension and another dimension in the instance folder or whatever, but it didn't work. So my only other option is the option that I used before, which is basically to copy the entire base using Lightmatica and create this right here. This schematic right here is basically my entire base, and I just lined it up the way I wanted it. Generated basically a new world, lined it up the way that I wanted it, and then pasted my entire base into the world. So pasted everything. Everything is for the most part is good to go. I have to repaste this in because this is incorrect. I know that it's gonna have an issue with the vaults, but that's fine. Most of the items that are all the items are basically gone, so that it doesn't copy over MBT data. So everything that I had is basically gone. Uh, the only way I can really fix that, even the pipes that I had like the bendy pipes or whatever that was connecting all of these storages together. Everything's basically gone. Added in the entire storage system is gone. Everything is gone. So the only way to fix that is to return to the old world and basically pull all of my items out of storage, which is that's going to be a long process. Put them into vanilla storage and then copy that vanilla storage into this world, you know, and that's going to be a little bit of a mission to even do that. So this is a world I'm gonna eventually come back to. The last thing I did was actually break down the Nembomb mob farm or whatever because I wasn't using it. I have basically five more mob farms up there. You know what I'm saying? This four module right here has a sunroof attached to it that I built that's functional. And then I had my original, my secondary mob farm that I built right here, real original design that uses deployers and diamond swords and all that, and the steam engine. Uh, yeah, that's basically it. So I just gotta pull all my stuff out of storage. That's gonna take a little hot minute in order to do all of that. But I'm excited to come here and get back to this world because I'm not gonna abandon this world. I did way too much work, and you can already see. I had the framework laid out for the base. I have the floor plan laid out in the creative world, and that's basically it. You know, and the beauty of it is I still have my original worlds. That's this world right here. Fingers crossed for my baby. That's the name of the world or whatever. But the two original worlds is this world and then this world. This world I was trying to fix everything in it, and then this is the original save file. So this is the original world. You know, and nothing's ever gonna really get deleted. It's all in the same instance and all that. So that's a project for another time. That's where I'm currently at with that particular world or whatever. I'm definitely coming back to it. Uh, just to finish out what I set out to actually do. My actual goals for the world. This is in 120.1. When I was this basically represents the first time I was learning to create mine like thoroughly. I've been knew about the create mine for years, but I never got around to it. So this is the first time that I learned the mine thoroughly, and the smelter that's in that world, and the little iron farm that I created. Those are basically the first two contraptions that I made in the create mine, and I wanted to keep them, as like a museum piece or whatever. Those are the first machines or whatever that I built up, first automation setups. Um, yeah, that's basically it. That's what I really wanted to talk about. So I'm definitely not gonna abandon that world, but it's gonna be a little bit of a project to clean it back up so I can get back to actually playing in that world. Um, you notice that the flying ship that was there in the floating island, that's part of a structure mine called create structures or whatever. So they have create components inside of the actual structures. The flying airship has pillagers in there, so I just got to kill off all the pillagers. And already have jetpacks and all that to do that. And I already basically beat the world. I killed the Ender Dragon and everything already. The little floating island has a beacon on it and has a villager that sells create components on it. You know, so real excited to get to that, but I just gotta clean up the world. Realistically, just figure out a way to transfer over all of my storage. A way that I can copy it. And transfer everything over, and hopefully, in a way where it can respect all the MBT data. I think I could do it with Light Manica. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just a matter of draining it out. But it's gonna be a process because I have a lot of items. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna take a little minute, and I have to transfer that into vanilla storage. It can't be modified storage. It has to be vanilla storage. So that's gonna take a hot little minute. Anyway.